Hello, yogis, and welcome to the Monday Energy Vinyasa Flow. My name is Jill Entignap, the founder and lead trainer at Yogi Institute online yoga school and studio. It is wonderful to have you here. So for today's practice, we're doing a short 15-minute vinyasa flow, and we're going to start on our mats in our child's pose. Coming to the back of your mat, big toes come to touch, knees come out as wide as feels comfortable in your body today. Sink your hips back as you start to walk your fingers forward. I invite you to close down your eyes, spread your fingers out wide, and start to become aware of your breath. Allowing yourself to ground down into the space, into your mat. Inhales and exhales through the nose. The breath is just as important as the postures themselves. And in our Vinyasa class, we move breath to movement. So let's activate our Ujjayi breath, inhales and exhales through the nose. You can gently press your tongue against the roof of your mouth to create some restriction in the back of your throat. If you can hear yourself breathing, that's perfect. That is your Ujjayi breath. Let's take a couple more of these rounds of breath. This is an audible breath. Feel into that slight restriction in the back of the throat. This breath helps us to connect our breath to our movement and stay mindful of our breath. Let's set a focal point or an intention to stay focused on our breath as we move through today's practice. Let's let the breath be that focal point. Look forward, press yourself up into a tabletop position, stacking shoulders over wrists, knees under hips, letting the shoelace side of the feet rest into the mat. Inhale, cow pose, arch the spine, lift the gaze, shine the chest forward. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine, head hangs heavy, press through the palms, tuck the belly button to the spine. Inhale, back to your cow, and exhale into your cat. Inhale into your cow and exhale into your cat. Let's take one more inhale into your cow and exhale into your cat. Find that neutral tabletop position. Let's bring the upper body over to the right, forward, left, and then swing the hips back and around. Inhale as you come forward and exhale as you round back. Inhale as you come forward and exhale as you round back, bringing some mobility into the body. Let's change direction, upper body to the left, forward, right, and back and around. Inhale as you come forward and exhale as you come back. Inhale as you come forward and exhale as you come back. Let's walk the hands a handprint forward, sink the hips down, arch through the spine, lift the toes, lift the gaze, and then press all the way back to your child's pose. Inhale as you come forward, spinal wave. Exhale as you press back. Inhale as you come forward and exhale as you press back. Come back to that neutral tabletop, flip the toes, press the hips up and back, coming into your first downward facing dog. Let's use this down dog to feel into the body. Feet are hip width distance. Hands are a little bit wider at shoulder width distance. You can spread your fingers out wide, really press the heels of the palms in, sink the chest back. Your ears are near your biceps. Inhale as you come high on your tiptoes, and exhale as you sink your heels closer to the mat. Inhale, rise. And exhale, sink. Inhale, rise. And exhale, sink. Look forward, step forward. Let's stay hinged forward here, letting the feet come to touch. Let the head hang heavy. It's all right if there's some space between the feet and a deep bend in the knees, letting the forehead, letting the crown come down toward the floor. Maybe shift your weight forward into your toes and back into your heels. Little gentle shifts here. And come through neutral. Take that bend in the knees and slowly rise all the way up to standing, coming into our mountain pose. For your mountain pose, you want to be nice and stable here, coming into a neutral spine. Tuck the tailbone under and then get nice and tall from the tailbone through the crown of the head. I like to imagine that there's a string drawing the crown of the head up toward the ceiling, drawing the shoulders down. Let's actually take a couple shoulder rolls here. Inhale the shoulders to the ears and exhale, roll them down and back. And inhale, shoulders to the ears, and exhale, roll them down and back. Let's roll the palms forward, stay nice and open through the chest. Inhale, as you extend your mountain, palms come to touch, lift your gaze, and exhale as you forward fold. Take an inhale to a halfway lift, sink the hips back, lengthen the crown forward. Let's take a deeper breath here. And exhale as you fold forward, plant your hands, step your feet back into your high plank. Always an option to come down onto the knees. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale as you lower to a hover or all the way down. Unflip the toes, press through the palms, upward facing dog. And then exhale, press back, downward facing dog. So this is called a chaturanga or a vinyasa flow. Let's do it one more time, breath to movement. So inhale to your high plank. Find your high plank. Maybe you're down on your knees. Exhale, bring those elbows in and they point straight back. Unflip the toes, press through the palms, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Let's ground down into the left foot as you extend your right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend into your knee, open up that hip. Look between your hands, slowly, gently swing that right foot all the way through, coming into our low runner's lunge. Taking a moment to shift forward and shift back, keeping that front foot planted straight forward. Sink forward to stack the knee over the ankle. Pop your back heel down at a 45-degree angle. Inhale as you rise to your warrior one. Let's get our warrior one set up nice and sturdy, bending into the front knee, squaring the hips and shoulders forward. Spin the pinkies in, draw the shoulders back and down. Let's take a big breath here. And a full breath out. And again, big breath here. And a full breath out. Open up for your warrior two, paralleling the back foot to the back side of your mat, heel to arch alignment. You want your knee stacked right over your ankle, and you want to be able to draw a line from the back arch to the front heel. Arms are straight and strong. Let's flip the front palm, reach forward and reverse the warrior. Back hand comes down, front hand comes back. We're really opening up through the right side body. Coming into your extended side angle, right elbow comes to right knee, reach the left hand forward, opening up through the opposite side body. Lengthen from the back heel all the way through the fingertips. Come back to your warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step your foot back. Maybe you want to float that foot. Maybe you want to let the foot come down. Maybe you're down on the knees. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale as you lower. Inhale into your upward facing. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Ground down into the right foot. Left leg lifts. Three-legged dog. Bend into that knee. Open up the body. Look between your hands, slowly, gently, swing it all the way through, low runner's lunge. Keeping the hands planted on the floor, shifting forward, shifting back, maybe straightening out through that front leg. Sink forward, stacking the knee over the ankle, pop the back heel down at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, rise to your warrior one. So you want your hips and shoulders to square forward. If you're having a tough time squaring forward, you might want to widen your stance, bend into the front knee, reach through your fingertips. Let's take a couple deep breaths here. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open up to your warrior two, parallel your back foot to the back side of your mat. The front foot doesn't really move, bending into the front knee, knees stacked over the ankle, shoulders over the hips, chest is open, arms are straight and strong. Let's take a deep breath here. Full breath out. One more deep breath in. And reverse your warrior, lengthening through your side body, lifting your gaze, maybe reaching toward the back wall or reaching straight up. Coming into your extended side angle, left elbow, left knee, right hand reaches forward, lengthen from the back heel through the fingertips, lifting your gaze. Come back to your warrior two, take a deep breath in. Exhale your hands down, step your front foot back. Maybe you float that back leg, pressing through your heel. Inhale as you shift forward, exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, step forward, rise to your mountain pose. So good. Let's run through that one more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step the feet back. Take it through that vinyasa flow, chaturanga. Inhale your right leg high, three-legged dog. Step it right through into your warrior one. Back foot's at the 45, hips and shoulders are squared forward. Inhale, reach through your fingertips. Take a deep breath in as you lengthen. Full breath out, warrior two. Paralleling the back foot, heel to arch alignment. Reverse your warrior, front hand comes back hand comes down, lengthen and lift. Back to your warrior two, extended side angle, right elbow, right knee, left hand reaches forward, lengthen through that side body. Come back to your warrior two, inhale. Exhale your hands down, step your foot back. Maybe you want to float it, maybe you're on your knees. Take it through your chaturanga. Inhale, left leg high, step it through. Inhale as you rise and reach into your warrior one. Exhale, open up to your warrior two, paralleling your back foot, heel to arch alignment, knees over the ankle, shoulders over the hips, chest is open, arms are straight and strong. Flip that front palm. Let's reverse the warrior. Lengthen through your side body, lift your gaze. Right into the extended side angle, left elbow, left knee, right hand reaches forward, lengthening through the opposite side body. Back to your warrior two, inhale. Exhale your hands down, step your foot back. Maybe you float it back, maybe you're on your knees. Take it through your chaturanga, your vinyasa flow. And let's come down onto the knees. Bring the right knee in the body, in toward the body, underneath the left. Sink your hips back between your heels, coming into our cow face pose. Tucking your heels in as much as you can. And then let's inhale the arms up and exhale, bend to the right. Inhale through center, exhale, bend to the left. Inhale through center, plant the hands down, lean back, switch out the legs, opposite leg on the top, opposite leg on the bottom. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, let's bend to the left. Inhale through center, exhale, bend to the right. Inhale through center, plant the hands down, extend the feet straight out. Let's take a big breath in and exhale as you fold forward. Deep breath in, full breath out. One more deep breath in and full breath out. Lift the body through center. Let's reach forward, slow and controlled, lower all the way down to your back. Plant the feet on the floor. Let's lift the hips up toward the ceiling, coming into our bridge pose. Take a couple deep breaths here. Hands can reach toward your hips. Maybe they're on your hips. Slow and controlled, lower down. Let the low back connect. Let the shoulders sink into the mat. Gently shift the knees from side to side. Extend your legs out long. Let your hands come down by your side. Coming into our final resting pose, we'll take 10 rounds of breath here. Don't worry, I'm keeping track. So you just breathe and relax and release. Maybe sending some gratitude throughout the body. bring our knees into our chest. Gently rock from side to side. Grab the backs of the legs as you rock yourself up into a seated position. Grounding down into your sitting bones, let's press our palms through heart center and tuck our chin to our chest. Taking a moment to acknowledge our practice, acknowledge our body, acknowledge our mind, acknowledge our emotions. Thanking ourselves for being here, for showing up, for creating the time in our schedule to devote to our practice, to ourselves. To me, this practice, it is an act of self-love. And anytime I come to my mat, I'm able to fill my cup with that self-love. So I invite you to take a deep breath in, feeling that self-love expand within the body. And take a deep breath out, knowing, trusting that you have that within you to share with the world around you. Thank you for being here, for being a part of this community. If you want a longer class, there are 30-minute classes on the YouTube channel or in the on-demand library. There are also 45, 60-minute classes in the on-demand library. I love sharing this practice with others. I love hearing from you, your feedback, your comments. If you enjoyed this class, be sure to like it, favorite it, subscribe, share it, save it. The light in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light in you. Namaste. I hope to see you again on your mats very, very soon. And until then, may your light be your guide.